Hello, welcome to our Norland International Training. Today I'm going to take you through our back office training. As a new member, it's very, very important for you to know and learn how you're going to operate your back office, how you're going to log in, how you'll be checking your performance, how you'll be able to make orders, how you can register your fellow, your friends, and how you can be able to withdraw and recharge your account. And let's begin with how you log in. First, our member website URL is zmd.nor-land.com. And once you've put in that, it will display the login page that asks you to put in your member ID and your password. If you're logging in for the very first time, your password is the same as your member ID. So just copy and paste it down there. Good. And then you're going to be asked to put in a verify code. As you can see, there are 4 digits there. You just need to type in those 4 digits and click on login. All right. And now it displays your back office. As you can see, to confirm that it is your back office, it's going to show you your details. But if you're logging in for the first time, again, they want you now to change the password to the one that you prefer yourself. Okay, so let's put in your own password. You put in the current password, which is the same as your user ID, and then you can now put in your own and you confirm it down there. Then let's submit. Successful. So once you've finished changing your password, just refresh this page and then it will take you to the home page. Okay, so welcome to the Norland International back office. As you can see your name over there, your ID number, your package level, and also your upgrade status. And just like I said, we are also going to learn how we can add new member. Right, so how do you register a new member? Come to orders, click on add new member, and it's going to give you that page where you add in the details of the new member that you're registering. And right there, immediately they ask you to put in the name of the person, type it in there. Then they ask you to choose the entry level. You can either choose bronze, senior member, silver, gold, or diamond, depending on what the person is joining with. And then they ask you to put to whether you're joining Fortune card or not. If you're joining Fortune card, you click on yes. If you're not putting in, if you're not joining new Fortune card, click no. If you click yes on Fortune card, then it will mean you have to top up. Your order is going to be the Fortune card amount plus the entry member account. Okay. All right, so how about down there, you put in your mobile number, type it in there, and they'll ask you your ID type. You click on there, you can put in any type of ID that you'll use, as long as you always remember in case you're asked. Put in the ID number down there, and then you can choose your gender, male or female. Down, they ask your email address, put it in there. And then down where there is date of birth date, if you click on it, they will ask you to select your date, but it's better you type it, okay? So just type beginning with a year, /month, /date. Okay. Then your member address, very important. Type in your address, where you come from or where you stay. Sponsor code. That sponsor code is the code of the person who introduced this person to Norland. This person is the one that will earn the product voucher. This is the person, very, very important. Don't put in any other code, put in the person who introduced this person, this new member to the system. And then down, they ask you to put in the sponsor name is automatically generated. Once you put in the ID, the name will automatically generate itself, okay? Then the placement code, that is the person under which you want to place the new member. You can only have 2 placement positions, and after you have 2 placement positions, you will be asked to always place the other people that you introduce in the system under your team, okay? So that is the placement code. Choose anyone in your team who you want to support and put the new member. The bank address, not a must. You can put it there or not, but the bank is very important. So there is a list of banks that you're going to choose from. If the list is long, you can just type in the name and the name will be able to appear, okay? So let's put in your bank account number, all right? And then the branch, put it there. If you've forgotten, it's okay, but it's very important. Let's check your country. When you click on country, you'll be able to select your country, and then you select the country. Your province or state, very important. Select your state. Okay. The receiver address is automatic unless if you want to change it. Okay. Otherwise, your address will be the same as the receiver address unless if you want to change it. Collect from head office or not. Yeah, very important. If you're picking the product from the stockist, please click no. Okay, right? You click no, and if you're picking it from the headquarter, you can click yes, right? And then down there, you ask to choose the delivery center. Under the delivery center, you'll be given a list of stockists. So make sure you type in the name of the stockist who is supplying your products. Type it in, because the list is so long. If you start scrolling, you'll spend a day, but just typing the name is easier, and then you can clarify and you select. All right. Your receiver name will be automatically generated by the system unless if you want to change it as well. And of course, the receiver's mobile number. All right, so let's go down and select the products. Remember, if you had accepted that you're joining Fortune Card, then you're going to put in here the purchase quantity. All right, if you're joining with if you want the GI soft gel, just put in 1 and automatically the system will generate the PV, and that will be all. Then let's go down and choose the products for your package now. The senior member package, the gold member package, the diamond member package, whichever you're joining with. All right, so you can see the product, the price is indicated, the PVs are indicated, and also the quantity. So what you're going to change is the quantity. Just type in the quantity, and automatically the system will be able to add by itself. So make sure you're looking at the amount and the PV. Because if you chose the senior member package, for example, make sure that the PVs are not less than the package that you selected at the beginning. For example, if you're joining as a senior member, it shows that you need 128 PVs. So as you're adding up your products down there, make sure that your PVs are equal or above 120. And once you're done with that, let's submit. Click on submit. And immediately, once they show you successful, click on pay. Go to pay. All right. Now, they're asking whether you want to use your spending account money or your bonus account money. You remember the company always pays your bonus on the bonus account. So if you have bonus, you will use your bonus account. If you don't have bonus, then you'll need to use your spending account. I will explain to you later on how you can recharge your spending account so that you can be able to submit and finish up your transaction. But otherwise, if you had money in your spending account or in your bonus, you choose any of them that has money, and you put in your payment password and you click submit. Okay. Now, as a new member, since you don't have a payment password, they are going, if you can check in the yellow dialog box up there. They're asking you to first set up your payment password. So let's click on it. And then they're telling you your current password is not needed. So let's just put in your new payment password. Put in the password of your choice and then confirm it down there and let's submit. Good. Successful. Congratulations. So now you have two passwords. You have the login password and the payment password. Always remember the two passwords and don't mix them up. All right, so as a new member, it's very important to always check your profile and make sure that the information that was registered is correct information. In case you find that you need to edit and change a few things, you can always do it within the first week of registration. If you don't do it within the first week of registration, then you'll have to contact the head office to help you edit your information. For example, if you want to change your personal information like your name, you can always change it there. You can change your ID number. You can change your mobile number. You can change your postal code. You can change your gender. You can change your date of birth. And after that, they will ask you to put in your payment password to ascertain that you're the real person changing that information. And so you click on submit, and that will be all. If you want to update your bank information, you can also edit the information there, any of those details, as long as at the end of it, you put in your payment password again and submit to make sure that you've put in the right details, okay? The address cannot be changed, but you can edit your email address. First, you'll need your login password, and then later you can put in the correct email address. Let me talk about email address once more. Make sure you provide the correct email address when you're registering, because this email address will be necessary later in the future in case you forget your password or in case you want to change any information. Very importantly, make sure you provide the correct email address. Okay, before you make any transaction, before you make any orders in the system, it's very important for you to recharge your e-wallet because you'll need money in your back office in order to effect the transaction. So go to the bank, deposit money on the company account, and after you get the payment slip in the bank, you can come and click on your pay, all right? Go and click add, all right? And then you can put in the details on your payment slip that you got from the bank, put it in the spaces here. Put in the amount of money, click either online transfer or cash deposit if you did a cash deposit. Then the date when you made the deposit, okay? Then put the name of the person who made the deposit, and then put the deposit slip number. If the slip doesn't have a number, you can just put 0 and click submit. All right. And then after you've submitted that, you're going to wait for within 24 hours. If the information you provided can match the information on the bank statement of the company, our accountant will credit that amount of money on your spending account, and then you can be able to go ahead with the transactions. In case you don't receive your money on your spending account within 24 hours, please contact your local branch, contact the customer care service, and they will help you to get the e-wallet, just in case you didn't receive the wallet. So how do you withdraw money from the system? If your bonus account has between $10 and $200, you don't need to worry about anything. The company will always do an automatic transfer to your bank account every single week. But in case your bonus is above $200, then you'll have to initiate the transfer by yourself by clicking on cash withdraw. Then you click on add, you put in the amount of money you want to withdraw, and then put in the payment password and submit. Then you'll have to wait for the company to do the credit on your bank account normally the following week. Okay. Now, sometimes you'll have some money in your bonus account, and then you also have some money in your spending account. And you want to do a transaction, and you realize that maybe the money in your bonus account, the money in your spending account is not enough to the transaction. The good news is that you can freely transfer money from your bonus account into your spending account by simply click on bonus account, put the amount of money you want to transfer, put your own ID as the receiver, and then put in the payment password. Then click submit, and that way, immediately the money will move from your bonus account into your spending account. Then you can be able to do the transaction. The other beautiful thing is that you can also be able to sell your e-wallet to another member. And how do you do that? Just put in, once you have your e-wallet, either it's in the spending account or in the bonus account, go to receiver ID and type in the ID number of the person who you want to sell the e-wallet to, and click submit after you put in your payment password. And that will be all. So the other person receives the money immediately, and you can receive cash from that person. Now, I'm also going to show you as a new member how you can be able to make your own upgrade order or retail order by just clicking on one of those. If you want to do an upgrade order, for example, we click on upgrade order, and it brings the dialog boxes where you put in your details. You make sure that the ID number that shows there is the ID number you want to upgrade, okay? Then select your country, select your province, put in the receiver address. If you want to pick those products from the stockist, click no. If you want to pick it from the headquarter, click yes. And then choose the stockist center number, okay? Type in the name of the stockist, and it will bring the details of the stockist. Put in your receiver name and the receiver mobile number, and continue down and select the products that you want to upgrade with. Remember, make sure that the amount of money you have on your e-wallet is enough to pay, because the system will always show you the amount and the PV even before you submit. And once that is okay, click submit, and you go to pay. So check the order, make sure that the order is the same order you want to make. Click on the type of account, or the type of account that has your e-wallet. If you want to use the bonus account and the e-wallet is on the bonus account, then click on bonus account. If the wallet is on the spending account, click on spending account, put in your payment password, and submit. And that way, you will have done either your upgrade order or your repeat order or your retail order. The process is just the same. All right. You can also check your performance by simply clicking on bonus and network. Then you can either check your sponsor tree, or you can check your placement tree performance. Click on placement tree, for example, and the system will be able to generate your performance, your PVs that have been accumulated, or even the PVs that your team has put in the system for that new week. You can also check the performance for the previous weeks by clicking up there, and the system will automatically generate the performance that you had in that week that you will have selected. So that is in brief what we can discuss for today about how to operate your back office. The rest of the things you can learn by yourself. Just click on the dialog box, and the system will take you through the steps, and you can be able to operate your business even without having to hustle through the record taking that is physical. One of the best things that I've loved about this business is that you don't need to employ somebody to run your business. You can always check on your team. You can always check on your leaders. You can always track your record. you can make your own transaction and you can withdraw your money directly without involving anybody else at your convenience. This is the beauty of Norland system. And I believe that if we all learn this and we also teach it to our downlines, make sure that your team can learn how they can operate their businesses in order to infect the duplication and the simplicity of the business. Thank you and God bless you.